Tammy, I don't think this is a good idea. What if the nanny gets into trouble?
Relax, I've done this a million times. It's so funny.
911, what's your emergency?
Help!
Tammy was my best friend, and she was always doing crazy stuff that got us into trouble.
Girls, just because you're kids doesn't mean you can get away with making prank calls to the police. Your parents will pay a big fine.
Please, sir, we are so sorry. We promise never to do it again.
Fine, but if this happens again, you girls will be in a lot of trouble. We are able to trace the calls.
The puppy dog eyes trick always worked and saved us almost all the time.
Come on, last one inside is a rotten egg.
Hello everyone, my name is Nicole, and what you just witnessed was only a minor ordeal compared to all the other trouble my best friend Tammy would get us into. We were friends ever since we were both in our mom's tummies. Her mom and my mom were best friends, and I was born 2 days after Tammy. Talk about planning. Hey, I almost forgot. Please like and subscribe to this channel. They have some amazing stories, and this one is mine.
Tammy, this is disgusting! What are you still doing out there, Stinky?
I have no idea where she gets all her crazy energy from. I have always been the chill, laid-back type, more of a bookworm and the quiet girl in the background. Meanwhile, Tammy was fearless, always ready to take on massive risks for the both of us.
Nicole, climb your stinky butt up here. You're already up there, so you grab the apples. I'll stay down here and play it safe, just to make sure you don't drag us into any trouble. No way! You're coming up here. It's so awesome. It's like a whole new world up here. Well, a roof is not that amazing to see, so I'm fine, thank you. If you don't come up, then I'll never come down. Then the owner of that mansion will be home and you will be in a lot of trouble. Fine.
Tammy was always so stubborn. Because I cared about her so much, I mustered up the courage and faced my fear of heights.
You can do it, Nicole! Here, take my hand!
Having Tammy around helped me be courageous. But as we grew up, our differences started drifting us apart. Tammy had a deep love for everything related to nature, and she constantly tried to get me to share the same passion.
Nicole! Here, you hold him. He's so cute! No, thank you. I'm not a wildlife person. You know that. Aw, look how cute and slimy he is. Ew! Tammy, I said no!
I was never one with anger issues, but I guess Tammy sometimes pressed the wrong buttons in me. I enjoyed things like playing the piano. Beethoven was my all-time favorite composer, and my parents were so proud of the way I turned out. My old man was a grease monkey, and my mom rocked the mop as a maid. We lived in a teeny tiny house that used to belong to my late grandma. But let me tell you, those two superheroes always found a way to put a smile on my face. I had this epic dream of becoming a legendary music composer and then transforming that humble house into a jaw-dropping mansion for my incredible parents. They made sure I had all the happiness in the world. So it was my turn to repay them big time.
Nicole, I'm off to work. Tammy is coming over for a sleepover.
Again?
Well, sweetie, Tammy's mom has to work a double shift today, so that's why she's sleeping over. Is something bothering you? I thought you enjoyed having Tammy around.
Yeah, I do like having Tammy over, but sometimes I just want a little me time, you know? It feels like she's here almost every other day, and I need some space to recharge. Tammy's dad bailed on her and her mom when she was just 5 years old. From then on, her mom had to hustle and work as a waitress at a local diner. When we were little, having Tammy around was a blast. But as we grew up, I started feeling like my personal space was being invaded.
I whipped up some chocolate milkshakes for us. This one looks cute. How come I've never seen this one before?
Tammy! You messed up my cabinet! You know my clothes are always neatly folded!
Chill out, it's just clothes.
It's my clothes!
If you like keeping your wardrobe in a jungle mess, then that's you. Nicole, calm down. I'm putting the shirt back.
I always try my best to be nice and not get upset, but sometimes it's just so hard to always be the nice girl who's okay with everything. Until one day, Tammy pushed things too far. We were lying outside on the lawn, looking up at the clouds. This was our quiet moments together. And of course, Tammy had the most bizarre imaginations.
Oh, I see a gigantic baboon with drumsticks and he even has a slimy frog on his head.
Geez, Tammy, that's quite a combination. I see a big, puffy…
Did you see that?
It's probably a skydiver or a big bird.
What if it's an alien?
Tammy, we're 15 years old. We should be way past the alien phase.
Come Come on, let's go see. Wait,
I don't know why I didn't pull back from going with her. I guess part of me also wanted to see what it was that suddenly fell from the sky.
I told you it was a skydiver.
A very hot one.
Ew, you like him.
We don't even know him. Let's go before he sees us. And obviously, Tammy did the opposite.
Hey there, handsome boy. Where are you from?
Huh? From the city, Philadelphia.
Don't be scared. We won't bite. My friend here thinks you're cute. Can we get your number?
Wow, I didn't think girls from a small country like this would be so forward. I'll give you my number, only if I could take both of you out.
Sorry, I'm not on the market.
I was, like, dying of embarrassment when that boy kept stealing glances at me. Tammy seriously had no filter. She just kept putting me in these super awkward situations. It was like cringe city all the way.
What's your name, by the way? I'm Tammy, and my beautiful friend there is Nicole. You won't find a good girl like her around, so better catch her while you can.
I'm Denver. And does your friend have a voice or what? It seems like you're the spokesperson for the duo.
Oh, sorry about that. She is just very shy. Get over here. Nicole, come meet your future husband.
Tammy, that's enough. I'm going home.
Nicole, wait for me.
I was fuming inside, and Tammy didn't get the picture.
Nicole, why didn't you wait for me? You humiliated me in front of that guy. Why would you tell him that I liked him? Because you said he was cute, and I think he could like you too. I have his number, and you can call him.
Tammy, stop! You never know when to stop. And when a friend tells you a guy is cute, you don't do things like this. You keep it to yourself, and we speak about it in secret. That's what normal friends do. So I'm not a normal friend to you? I don't think you're capable of being normal, Tammy. You are self-absorbed, never listen to anything but your own voice, and think you know it all. I wished I didn't care so much for her so that I didn't have to feel so bad about what I said. But after that day, our friendship collapsed. Over time, Tammy stopped visiting our house with her mom, and I missed her. Is Tammy okay? Yes, she met this new guy and she's always out and about, but she's happy, so I'm happy. I'll let her know you asked about her. A part of me wished that Tammy would come over and tell me all about her exciting love life, but I guess our friendship was truly over, and I had myself to blame for that. I started to put more focus on my goals, completing high school and managed to get a student loan to further my studies in music. And while studying, I also opened up some extra classes to teach kids from home. And then one day when I got home from my studies, I found Tammy's mom crying on my mom's shoulders. What happened? Why is she crying? Tammy ran away with a boy, and she won't answer her phone. Is there anything I can do? If you know of any other way we could reach out to her, that would be great. I wasn't really into the whole social media scene, but I had an Instagram and Facebook account with like a grand total of 10 followers. But Tammy, oh man, she was all about that attention. She'd constantly be posting on all her social media accounts, soaking up the likes and comments. Wow, so she went after the city boy, Denver. I didn't like seeing her mom so sad, so I had to go find her and bring her back home. I had never been to the city before, so naturally I was a bit nervous. Dad offered to come along with me, but I knew he had a ton of cars lined up for the week at the shop. Mom and Tammy's mom were both working on their jobs too, so taking time off wasn't an option for them. Thank you for doing this. I know my Tammy has always been on the wild side of life, but whenever she was around you, she was good. I hope you come back with her. I will. Let's hope she listens to me, even though we're not that close anymore. Best friends always find their way back to each other. I did my research using all the Tammy social media information. There was this restaurant she and this Denver guy kept taking selfies at, so that was my starting point. Hi, can I have a glass of water, please? Oh, I meant from the tap.
We don't serve tap water here. That'll be $5.
$5 for water? The bartender seemed rude, but I have to admit, everything about his looks was breathtaking. I always had a thing for tall guys, and this one was tall and gorgeous.
You are new around here? You look like you stepped out of a farm or something.
You have a very ugly way of saying things. I come from Camden Country. It's a small country, and we like keeping things simple, if that's what you call farm style.
Okay, farm girl. What are you doing in Philadelphia?
I'm looking for my friend.
If that's your friend, then I probably shouldn't be talking to you. I definitely don't want to get mixed up in any of that mess. Her boyfriend's family is, like, notorious for running this city with all their shady criminal activities.
I was shocked at what he told me and very worried about Tammy. Please, if my friend is in any trouble, I need to know where I can find her.
I told you, I don't want to get involved. Those people are not to be messed with.
Please, her mom is devastated and she's a good person. We are good people. I glared at him with puppy dog eyes, which usually work to convince people.
Okay, wait for me after my shift. This is my number.
Kevin, thank you. I'm Nicole. I had to find something to do while waiting for him, but after what he told me, I couldn't stop thinking about Tammy. While waiting for Kevin, I thought I would explore the city a little, and when I passed a small coffee shop, my heart skipped a beat when I saw Tammy through the glass window. She looked like she was crying in front of Denver, who looked more grown now. Tammy, talk to me. I never saw Tammy look this sad in her life, and this wicked boy taking her away like that made me even more determined to find out more. If she was in trouble, I was going to save her. Kevin thankfully kept to his word and let me ride with him on his scooter to Denver's family house.
Okay, so this is where they live, and as you can see, it's not easy to get in. These guys have, like, heavy security.
Yeah, what do we do now?
The deal was I show you where they lived, so here it is. Goodbye. Don't do that.
I didn't do anything. My sad puppy dog eyes did it once again, and thank goodness, Kevin had a conscience. It was hard for him to leave me stranded in front of a big wall.
I'll try to get you in, and then my work here is done, right?
Right. We waited till it was dark, and then I had to face my fears once again. This wall was the tallest I'd ever seen, and Kevin almost fell over the edge trying to pull me up. What if they have dogs?
This family isn't pet-friendly, but they do have a bunch of bodyguards and cameras, so we have to be extra careful.
Eventually, when we got over the wall, we had to think about how to get past those huge bodyguards. Maybe there's a way around the back.
Oh, yeah. Well, why don't we come out from behind this tree and search for the back entrance? Yeah, I'm sure those bodyguards are blind.
We can't stay here forever.
Hold on. Look, they're going away. Let's go.
We took this opportunity to get closer to the mansion, trying our best for the cameras not to spot us. We managed to get to a back entrance and found a door.
Wow, it's open. Something must be on our side here.
The entrance through the door took us to a small, dusty basement with lots and lots of boxes. At least we made it inside somewhere.
I have no idea how we're gonna get your friend, but I know it's very risky.
I know, and thank you for coming all this way with me.
It's okay. Now what do we do next?
The person who opened the door to the basement from inside the mansion stepped in further like he was looking for something. We were freaking out like two fishes about to get caught in a net. I've never been so terrified in my life. And I've never been this close to a guy in my life. Kevin smelled so good, and being in his arms felt even better.
He's gone.
I think this was a bad idea. We could get into so much trouble.
Relax. We're safe for now, and you're not alone.
Since we are already in here, I think we should take another leap of faith and get into the mansion.
Yeah? Are you ready to get locked away in prison for trespassing?
Kevin and I opened our mouths in shock after we saw all the cash that fell out of one of the boxes.
All these boxes are filled with money. How is that possible? No one in the city has this much cash lying around.
Unless it's fake.
You might be right. I got into trouble a few times at the restaurant for not checking the money customers pay with, and I'm always so careful. This looks real.
That's what money launderers do. They make it look real. I watched this movie once, and this feels exactly like that movie, where this family is unbelievably rich using fake cash.
I told you these people were dangerous. Even the cops let them go scot-free.
Not in my town. I'm gonna get some proof on—
Shh! I hear something.
I could hear Tammy crying up above us, and my heart pounded with rage, wishing to go up there and save her from whatever was going on. But instead, I had a better plan.
Smart girl.
I just want to go back home. Please, I don't want to do any more crime.
Remember, if you don't do this, your mom will lose her job and you two will end up on the streets.
I don't care. I'd rather be on the streets than change your fake money to be real.
Tammy, you're making me angry. Now take this bag. The night malls are waiting for you. You need new clothes. And don't think of running. My bodyguards will be right behind you.
Tammy sounded so scared, and I had all the proof I needed to put this family away for good.
Your friend is headed out, which means they'll open the gates. Can you run?
I was never much of an athlete, but yeah, this is our chance to get out. The coast was still clear, so Kevin and I hid behind the tree again, waiting for the gates to open.
As soon as the gate opens and we see the car exit, we need to run like lightning before the gate closes again.
I took a deep breath in and prepared my mind to be Superwoman. This was a huge risk to take. We had no other choice but to be brave. We made it! Thank you so much. I have all the evidence I need to help my friend.
I'm glad I could assist.
I guess this is goodbye.
Well, it doesn't have to be.
Okay.
We could be friends, or more if you want that, since we only just met, like, today. I like you.
I took the courage and decided to be a little bit forward. Kevin was a good person, and I like him too.
This is my number. Call me, and maybe we could be more.
With the evidence I had, the police from my small country got the CIA involved, and Denver and his family were locked away for a very long time.
I would like to give thanks for my best friend, Nicole. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here today, and I'm grateful and wiser because of you.
I appreciate you too, my friend. I was glad to have my friend back, and she grew up a lot, and we both learned a lesson about trusting just anyone. Denver was hot, but a devil in disguise. Always analyze the situation before you end up in trouble.